Final update. My wife demanded a divorce in the house. You can't afford a lawyer to fight me. I replied, you're right. She served me papers in court only to see the city's most feared, expensive divorce attorney sit down next to me. He looked at her and said he doesn't have to afford me. I'm his older brother. He pointed to a series of charges: a hotel in the wine country, jewelry from a high-end boutique, expensive dinners for two. Miss Miller was on a work conference on these dates, Marcus said. But her employer has confirmed no such conference existed. You were not with her. So I ask you again, who is David Quincade? Chloe broke. Under the penalty of perjury, she admitted it. David Quincade was the man Evelyn had been having an affair with for the last 18 months. He was a wealthy real estate developer she had met through her old job. It all clicked into place. The secrecy, the financial demands, the confidence. She wasn't just leaving me. She was leaving me for someone else. She was trying to strip mine our marriage for assets to take with her into her new upgraded life. Her plan was to use my money to fund her future with her lover. The deposition of her lover, David, was even more illuminating. He was a smug, arrogant man, but his arrogance crumbled under Marcus' relentless questioning. He admitted to the affair. He admitted that he and Evelyn had planned the divorce together. He even admitted that it was his idea for her to demand the house and spousal support, telling her that I would be too poor and too weak to fight back. They had underestimated me. They had underestimated my family. With these depositions, Evelyn's case was not just weakened, it was annihilated. She had committed perjury in her initial filings by claiming she was a faithful wife. She had hidden assets and marital funds. She was a liar and a fraud. Her lawyer called Marcus, begging to settle. He said Evelyn was willing to drop all her demands and just walk away. Marcus' reply was cold. No, he said. Walking away is a privilege she has not earned. We are not settling. We are going to court and we are going to burn her to the ground. She wanted a fight. Now she has won. Final update. It has been 6 months since I first walked into that courtroom. A man who thought he had lost everything. Today, I can tell you that I was wrong. I didn't lose anything that truly mattered. I gained it all back. The final court date was a formality. Faced with the mountain of evidence against her, the depositions, the forensic accounting reports, the proof of her affair, and her conspiracy to commit fraud, Evelyn had no choice but to surrender completely. Her lawyer, looking tired and utterly defeated, advised her to accept any terms we offered. And the terms my brother drafted were brutal. Evelyn didn't just walk away with nothing. She walked away with less than nothing. She was forced to relinquish any claim to the house. Her demand for spousal support was dismissed with prejudice. And because Marcus was able to prove that she had spent over $60,000 of marital assets on her affair, on hotels, gifts, and vacations with her lover, the judge ordered that amount to be deducted from her share of our savings and returned to me. She left the marriage with a small fraction of her original demand, a mountain of her own legal bills, and the public humiliation of having her entire sordid scheme laid bare in a court of law. The fallout in her personal life was just as devastating. Her lover, David King, faced with the legal and social consequences of his actions, dumped her almost immediately. He was a man who was attracted to a winner, and Evelyn had just suffered a spectacular public defeat. Her friends, many of whom had been forced to testify about her lies under oath, distanced themselves from her. She lost her fiancé, her house, her savings, her boyfriend, and her reputation, all in one fell swoop. All because she underestimated the quiet man she was married to. But the real story, the most important part of